Before we dive into the tobacco farming process, let's take a quick look at the history behind La Palma factory, where all the magic begins. Founded in 1925 by José Arnaldo Blanco II, La Palma is one of the oldest and most renowned cigar manufacturers in the Dominican Republic. From its early days, La Palma has been a symbol of quality and tradition in the cigar industry. In 1995, under the leadership of José Arnaldo Blanco III, affectionately known as Hochi, the factory was moved to a free trade zone in Tamboril, near Santiago. This strategic move allowed La Palma to expand and modernize, paving the way for the creation of their world-famous cigars. Today, La Palma stands as a testament to over a century of craftsmanship and innovation. Now let's get into the heart of La Galera's tobacco farming. Everything starts with the seeds. La Galera uses a variety of tobacco seeds to create their unique cigars. There are several types of tobacco seeds, each contributing different flavors and characteristics to the final product. For example, Criollo seeds offer rich and complex flavors, while Habano seeds add a spicy kick. Here's Manuel Blanco, son of Hochi Blanco, to explain how these seeds are selected and why they are so important.
And for seed selection, we do it two ways. We have the old school way, which is like basically the first step of the trade, but we do it out in the open, which is the old school way. We call that cantero. We use that to have a more resistant plant, and then to have basically there's two ways of collecting, right? The one that gives you more yield, or the more similar to the original variety. And when the flower comes out, it can get contaminated by cross-pot pollination. So what we do is we put bags over the flowers, and also we always look for the plants with the more of the original characteristics, rather than bigger leaves or taller plants or more leaves. The closest to the original variety, we try to stick to it, because in the end, the hybrids start changing the profiles of the tobacco a little bit. So we just prefer, even though we're going to have a lower yield and maybe less resistance to disease.
Once the seeds are planted, they need the right environment to grow. La Galera's farms are meticulously managed to provide optimal conditions for the tobacco plants. The plants require careful attention to soil quality, water, and climate to thrive. When it's time to harvest, the process is both an art and a science. The tobacco leaves are picked at just the right moment to ensure they have reached their peak flavor. Harvesting is a delicate process, as each leaf is selected based on its maturity and quality. Manuel, can you tell us more about how the harvesting process works and why timing is so important?
Tobacco is approximately 30 days on the field. This tobacco is approximately 60 days, and tobacco starts being picked at 90 days. And I say starts being picked because it's a 6-week period. What you do is you divide the plant on 6 parts, and you pick the first set of leaves in the bottom, you wait a week. Second set, wait a week. And what happens is, for example, we're all in a table, and there's 15 kilos of rice, 15 kilos of meat. We all eat, and then 3 of us leave. Next day, the same 15 kilos of rice, same 15 kilos of meat. It's going to be more food for us, so we're going to get a little bit fatter. The same happens with the leaves. Once you start picking, since the roots have to feed less, the plants get more nutrients, so they become more thicker, sorry. And also, since they're towards the crown of the plant, they get more UV rays, which in the end makes the leaf thicker. Also, in here you won't be able to see it, but at approximately 80 days, 70 to 80 days, when we're planting filler and binder, we take the flower out, because obviously plants are living things, and once they develop a flower, what they're basically saying is, okay, this is it. Next generation, it's your time. And they start sending all the nutrients to the flower. And we don't want that. We want them to go to the leaves. So for binder and for filler, you remove the flower. In the case of the wrapper, you leave the flower because you don't want it to become too thick. If thick tobacco, you can't, it's not stretchy. So when it's time to roll the cigar, it'll break when you try to stretch it to roll the cigar. In this case, we only plant some wrapper in our echado with some cheesecloth, some filter UV ray intensity, and only in the first crop. So in the second crop, we add fertilizer and let it rest until next year. Yeah, this is the tallest tobacco we have right now. We'll see in the ranch more tobacco curing and also the first step of the fermentation.
After harvesting, the tobacco leaves undergo curing. This process is essential for developing the rich, complex flavors that La Galera cigars are known for. Curing involves drying the leaves in a controlled environment. This helps the tobacco develop its full flavor profile and ensures that each leaf is perfect for rolling into cigars. From the seeds to the curing process and the rich history of La Palma factory, La Galera's dedication to quality shines through every step. Their unique tobacco and expert craftsmanship make their cigars truly one of a kind. Stay tuned for more behind-the-scenes looks at La Galera cigars and the passion that goes into every smoke. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more exclusive content. Thanks for watching.